Well, hello, y'all. How y'all are today? I just kind of felt like putting this old camera on today, and I didn't have nothing to do. I should be outside enjoying this beautiful day, but I just haven't. Been watching a lot of YouTube and it's since I've been on YouTube, well, actually, way before that, I have, as you know, I've tried to reconstruct my thought pattern. At one time, it was, like Joyce Meyer says, stinking thinking. Mine was, it stunk to high heaven. And I am still working on that. And a lot of times, I'll have days where my old me will come back, and I have to fight like the dickens. If you only knew how many times I have posted something, and then went to bed and got up out of bed and come in here and deleted it off because I got to thinking about it, thinking, well, that wasn't very nice to say or whatever. But still yet, I have days where the old me just, is just stronger than the new me is, and he comes out. And I'm not proud of it, and I ask everybody's forgiveness if I post something that offends them, because that's not my intent. It just, there's just days that I just have this fight going on between my old thoughts and my new thoughts, and I'm trying to, one of the reasons I make these videos is I want some people out there to know that if you're going through what I'm going through, you're not alone like I used to think I was. But I used to not give a shit, I thought the way I did, and if you didn't like it, you can, kiss me where the sun don't shine. But I just want you to know, if you're that type of person, the only person you're hurting mainly is yourself. Oh, I know some of the things you say, like the Bible says, the word is a two-edged sword. It can, it can cut both ways. So when you say something derogatory towards some person, it will cut them to the bone, but it will also cut you. Being negative is one of the worst aspects a person can have. I don't know if I'm saying the right words for that, but and I used to be very negative, and to a certain extent I still am. Especially when it comes to government, religion, and a few other things that I won't get into right now. But it's like an alcoholic or a drug addict. Once they get away from the alcohol or the drugs, that's just the first step. They're going to have to live with that the rest of their life because it's never totally over with. Like I've been off of cigarettes now for, I forgot, I think it's, I don't know, 3 years maybe longer, I don't know. But still yet, I have days where I think, man, I'd love to have a cigarette. And then I get to thinking, yeah, right. That's all you need is a cigarette. You can't breathe as it is. But I've known people that's been off cigarettes for 19 years and got back on them. So I'm never in the clear. And it's just like any other thing in life. If you're a negative person, you're never going to be totally positive. You're going to have them days when just the negative just seeps out of your bones, man. You don't want it to, but it just does. The same way with prejudice. I used to be, oh my God, I was so prejudiced, people. You wouldn't want me nowhere around you. I was so hateful and vindictive and didn't have nothing to say about blacks or gays or anybody I didn't like, I had some nasty, nasty things to say about them. But I have learned that, as much as I think I'm hurting them, I'm hurting myself worse, because I'm just, you get that nastiness in you, and it's like a poison. And it's a law, it'll just, every day it'll just eat a little bit more. It's like an acid. Every day just eat a little bit more. Until one of two things is going to happen. Either it's going to kill you, or you come to the conclusion like I did that, look, I've got to make some changes. What I'm thinking isn't right. No human being should be as negative and prejudiced as I am. It's just not healthy. And so that's one of the reasons I make these YouTube videos. If you're out there and you're like I used to be, sit down and really think about it. Who are you hurting? You're not hurting that other person near as much as you're hurting yourself. I used to be real down on God, and to a certain point, I guess I am still. I'm still working on that. But, hey, who's been by my side all through this? You guessed it. God has. And He is the one helping me make these changes in my life. So, that's about all I got to say, people. Believe in God. Be positive. And look at the glass half full instead of half empty like I used to. Yes, change is good, people. Because, like I said, 3 or 4 years ago, I'd have never got this. And I got a shirt to go with it. So, it's worth it, people. Well worth it. So y'all take care. God bless. I love y'all. Good night.